Hi everybody, my name is Kasey and in this video I'm going to be going over my notes that I took from one of the speakers that I listened in on at the blockchain conference I attended this weekend. This blockchain conference is called Discover Blockchains. It was held in Houston, Texas, a city in the state of Texas, and normally I don't read off of paper or anything. I like to get in front of the camera and tell you guys what I'm feeling and what I learned and the problem I faced and the solutions. But with this, I took notes during the event and I shortened my notes to share back some of the information that I learned with you guys to hopefully give you guys some insight on what I learned this weekend, and if it helped you learn. That's great. That's what I want. If you learned something new, I'm happy. So with this speaker, he's the chief hack investigator at Exodus. Exodus is the desktop wallet, and his name is Michalis Fragkiadakis. And so I, from the lineup, noticed Michalis and his talk, because the title, the catch line he had at the very beginning, or they had at the very beginning, caught my attention. So this is the catch line. The title: crypto security is just like sex. It's better when you know what you are doing. And so that immediately captured my attention. So when I saw this and saw that it was over security, it caught my interest, and I listened in on his talk and I really enjoyed it. He's a very funny man. Had a few laughs during his whole talk. He went about this saying that crypto security is like practicing safe sex. Your seed is your privacy keys. Your seed equal your privacy keys, and you want to protect this at all costs. You want to share your seed with one person closest to you. It's like saying you want to have a child with somebody you absolutely trust, and sharing this with one person is thinking ahead, and just in case something happens to you, and that one person knows your privacy keys so that they can have access to your funds and hopefully distribute it the way you want it to be distributed. And whoever, it also says, whoever has your seeds has control of your funds. Protect it at all costs, because your privacy keys can restore your wallet in any circumstances. And it all boils down to making good choices. You don't want to give your seed to the wrong person. You don't want to give your privacy keys to the wrong person, because they could take all your funds from you. And another thing he pointed out, and he had a photo for this, he said crypto is digital, and on the screen he had Gmail, iCloud, a laptop, your iPad, your phone. He goes, crypto is digital, but you do not want to store it digital. You do not want to store your seeds digital. You do not want to store your privacy keys digital, because if it's on the iCloud, somebody can hack it and take it. If it's on your phone, it can go onto your iCloud, somebody can hack it and take it. Somebody could hack your Gmail if you kept it on there and figure out what your privacy keys are. So his best piece of advice for that one was write it down on a piece of paper. Write it on two pieces of paper. One, put it where it's, you know where it's at, easily accessible, only you know where it's at. And another one, maybe like go dig a hole in your backyard, and only you know that that's a hole where you hid your privacy keys under, and just leave it there just in case the event of your house burned down or something. Well, or something happened to where you didn't have the first set of privacy keys that you wrote down, but you know it's in, hypothetically, your backyard in the hole that you dug. So that was another advice that he gave. And then just to do not store your privacy keys in something that's digital. Keep it in the safe, or buy a deposit box at the bank and hide it in there. There are numerous options that you could choose. And he also said passwords. Have multiple passwords. Make them unique. Make them long and different. Have different passwords for every single account that you have. And with that, it can be challenging to come up with a lot of passwords. I know I have more than 5 passwords, 5 accounts, whether it's social media, the YouTube, the Twitter, or my Coinbase, or your crypto journey. Your crypto journey, you have a lot of accounts. You have multiple accounts, so they all add up, and it's hard. For me, it's hard to create long and unique passwords and remember all of them. So what I do, what I use, and what he suggested as well is to use a password manager. And a password manager is something that allows you to store all your passwords in. It's all locked with the master key, so all you need to do is remember your master key, and don't give that master key to anybody. Maybe one person that you absolutely trust, just in case something happens to you, they can get access to your password manager. But the password manager helps generate your passwords. It generates unique passwords for you. And all you do is, once you log in, you can copy and paste it to your account to log in, and you don't even have to. There's this eyeball thingy on the corner to where you don't have to let it be. You don't have to let it show what the exact password is. They could pop up as little dots, so your password's hidden, and you just copy it and you paste it, and that right there, I use it every time I log into my account. Be honest with you, I don't know most of my passwords. I don't know my passwords. I use the password manager, and it's copy and pasted. And he also said to use 2-factor authentication on all accounts, and that's an advice that I hear quite frequently a lot. So 2-factor authentication, just to make sure that it is you getting into the account. And then he proceeded to draw a line down the middle, and on one side, on the left side, he had crypto love and crypto lust, and he compared the two and what are the difference. So crypto love is, you love crypto, it's you're long term, you're investing in it, and you're with it through the good and the bad. If you absolutely love somebody, you want to marry them, you're in it for the long term, you invest many years into it, into your relationship, and you go through the goods and the bads with your partner. Whereas crypto lust, you do not want to settle, you are excited about new things, and you want instant gratification. That's like if I were to go out to the bar and meet a guy and fell in lust with him and hung out with him, and then the next day I never talked to him again. So that's like saying crypto. Some people are getting into crypto and they want the get rich quick, make the quick buck quick. They're not in it for the long term. They're in it to see if they could get rich quick. And so he drew a chart of the two and showed the difference of it. And then he also talked about how to differentiate from scams, and his advice on that was to recognize a scam. You can read the right white paper, do an extensive amount of research, search the team, are they well known in their field of work, and then one of the things he did was, hey, if they ask for 12 words when you're signing up, leave. Absolutely leave the site. And that made most of us laugh, and we thought it was quite funny. And then he moved on to a topic he called contraceptions. So he basically this is how he did it. Okay, so the IUD, it's like a birth control contraception that women can use. Is like your VPN, and your VPN is your virtual private network. So he's comparing what contraceptions you use during sex to what contraceptions you can use to protect your cryptocurrency, your assets, your funds. And so your IUD is like your VPN, your virtual private network. Your diaphragm is like your firewalls that you have set up. Your condoms are like your antiviruses. Your birth control or pill shots are your OS and app updates, and keep everything updated. He suggested keep everything updated. He didn't have anything on the sex side for, he hadn't figured out anything for the sex side that correlates with your network security, but he also had, the last one was wise lifestyle choices equal your safe browser. So always use safe browsing when you, don't click on random websites, don't download things you don't know what's coming from it. Just to always use safe browsing so that you could protect not just your crypto, but your personal information as well. And with that being said, a lot of the stuff that he talked about was absolutely true, and it was measures I am taking, and it really it helped me. It was like, wow, okay, I'm happy that he's talking about all of this, because people, when I first got in, I knew nothing about it, and people that are just getting in, they probably don't know nothing about it, or they don't know what a password manager is, or they don't know to have long and unique passwords, or to hide your privacy keys and all of that. So it's all information that can assist people. It will assist people once they hear talks about it, and they get advice, and not many people have mentors like I do to assist me in knowing some of this stuff, and helping me learn about it and all of that. And so I hope with this video, if you didn't know any of this information at all, it assisted you in some type of way. And if you did, please let me know down below in the comments and suggestions. And also, I wanted to share what I learned with at Discover Blockchains through Michalis' talk. And so I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you were able to learn something new. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like our channel, please subscribe to it. And a huge shout out to Michalis. Thank you for everything this past weekend. And I loved meeting you, and I loved your talk. And so yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like our channel, please subscribe to it.